Podcast.
Did you know Dolly Parton has a whole line of dog accessories?
I do not.
And I think, yeah, and there's like, you can get a dolly wig, you can get a costume with like fake boobs built into it for your dog. She's so good at everything. Songs, funding the vaccine,
I would love
dog accessories.
Imagine getting not only to that level of wealth, but that level of cult figure where whatever you branch into, everyone jumps on board with.
Yep. I want to be at that point where literally you could post anything. You're like, yeah, I've made T-shirts, or like, I've done this. And people are like, okay, icon queen. Oh my God, literally dead. That's what I want.
We had a character in one of our festival shows called Funny Lady who was...
we love Funny Lady.
It was just Ben in a woman's wig saying, I'm a funny lady.
Funny lady.
And it weirdly caught on. And so I printed all these T-shirts off and sold them for like $60. It went like hotcakes. And then I pulled a real Robin from Potomac and it got overwhelming. So I pulled the plug on the whole venture and wore the rest of them as pajama shirts instead of the whole box of them.
That's so funny.
But I did find a whole box of posters with her face on it, which I completely forgot I got printed out. So if anyone knows what I'm talking about and they want one, just DM us.
DM.
I can get it signed as well.
Signed Funny Lady. Is it signed as Ben as Funny Lady, or is it just signed Funny Lady?
We'll do whatever they want.
Okay. Well, get in touch. Slide into the DMs.
This will be our first foray into throwing merch, and it's for another completely other show with a man's face, but who cares?
Who cares? Who simply cares? Sorry, I'm trying to open up the DMs on our Instagram right now because I feel like we always get good ones, and I just thought maybe that's a good place to start. Because I got a good DM from our friend Matthew on TikTok, and it was that a recreation. I think you sent it to me as well. A recreation of the Let's Talk About the Husband scene from Amsterdam season 5 of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but done as spooky skeletons on someone's front lawn. I'll post it after this episode goes live, but it was extremely good. So thank you so much for DMing.
Should we start the podcast?
Let's start the podcast. G'day. Welcome to Throwing Drinks. Bloody g'day. And how are ya?
I tell you what, I haven't really talked today. I've just been working, so I'm good. I'm warming up into the chat.
Right, that's cool. I can carry you.
Yeah.
I can make you feel safe.
Got to do some mouth exercises.
Many mini models mingle on the miniatures.
Do you ever do those
Bit of
days
mouth
where you
noise.
don't talk to anyone? And then you have to do a lot of talking?
Yes. It's like I used to live alone during the pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
That was a really weird time for me because I didn't have any pets or anything. I was just by myself all day, and I would just listen to podcasts all day and cook by myself and use the self-checkout at Woolies. So I just really would not talk to anyone. And then,
the self-checkout at Woolies.
and then I'd bump into someone on the street and I'd be like, what are your dreams?
It all comes out wrong.
Yeah.
I always seem to plan a really important meeting in the middle of a no-talk day. So what I used to do, I've got my friend Nick, we used to, if I knew I had I have to talk at like a meeting or an interview or something like that, like not a cool interview, I mean like a job interview. Nick's a great chat. So we always used to go for breakfast first.
Oh, like the warm. It's like stretching before exercise. It's a really good idea.
Yeah, and then he became like a lucky charm because every time I did it, I got the job. And I don't think, he was cottoning on to what was happening because I was only calling him every 9 months, or probably 18 months. Do you want to go for coffee specifically at 8:30?
I mean, I feel like Nick should just be monetizing that, surely.
He's not smart enough. It's Kappa. That's who I'm talking about, Nick Kappa.
Oh. Yeah, well.
Bless him. I love him, but he's a great
Shout
chat.
out to his podcast, Phone Hacks.
That's a great podcast.
Yeah, that's a phenomenal podcast. And he's great at talking on that one.
Yeah. No, it won. It happened every time. I mean, he definitely became the lucky charm in the but then I got to the stage where I didn't really need to interview much. So sorry, Kappa.
Sorry.
But yeah, great podcast with good mate
Mike
Goldstein, where they make you post shit on your timeline. Is that it?
Oh, so I did phone hacks right after I left Triple J, and they made me something to post on my Instagram, and I literally had it up for 2 hours before I had to take it down because it was me pretending to announce that I'd been signed to Smooth FM.
That's too real.
It's too real, and people were literally like calling me. There were like journalists like in my DMs. Fucking someone sent like champagne to my house. Like it was fucked. I felt so bad. So bad.
Okay, I think I can top it with the phone hacks. The one and only time I've done it, they made me put up a picture of an ultrasound with coming soon.
No! Yeah. They're bad people. They're good people, but there's a gnarly fucking podcast.
Gnarly. And that was up probably 20 minutes, and you could hear me in the podcast just like slowly like withdraw from any conversation with the panic, because that was on Facebook. It was the heyday of Facebook, so it would have been around the same time, about 4 years ago.
Yeah. And also back when social media, like you actually saw things from your friends and not just like brands.
I went on it for the first time in many years. Like yesterday, Facebook. Oh, I'd love to delete Facebook. I'd love to delete it, but you can't.
No.
But what happened was, then I posted. Oh, that was a thing by the boys. I think the boys in the phone hacks made me do that. And then a really nice lady was like, "I feel really bad that those men took advantage of your fertility situation." Then it turned into like a feminist argument underneath it. I'm like, this is even worse than the original. What is going on?
Oh my God.
I don't think I've gone back on it afterwards. Maybe.
No, I haven't.
I think I'd go on
I'm
if I could.
game enough.
I want to do something to them. I don't think I really got the opportunity to do it to them. I think it was like a roulette thing. But it's a great listen. It's a good podcast.
Yeah, just don't go on it because it'll ruin your life.
I just had the best Pilates session.
Did you? Tell me about it.
Everyone there I went to like the basics class.
Did you win it? Did you win the class? Is that what you're saying?
Now I can't tell the story. But
I'm sorry.
But I went to the very basics class, which is nice when you just want to do stretching and stuff. And
yeah. And you've been going for a few months now too, eh?
Yeah, but I'm not great at it, but I'm mid-level, I would say now. So I just want to do a stretching class, but everyone there was over the age of 50. And we were doing a lot of balance stuff. And the lady next to me was struggling with the balance, which is normal. But she kept going, "I've got the wobbles. I've got the wobbles. I've got the wobbles. Oh, I've got the wobbles." And it was so good. And then the woman next to her goes, "Sometimes I call them the jiggles." And the whole class just lost their shit. And I'm like, now this is good. These are the classes I want to go to. I feel nothing's funnier than a joke within an exercise class. I don't think Pilates and like gym teachers, I reckon they destroy 10 times more than any comedian does on stage. Because when you're working out and you're in the zone and someone cracks some kind of joke, for some reason it's hilarious.
It's cathartic. Yeah,
it's all hilarious.
Well, it's because you're in a stress position and then someone gives you a little moment of reprieve, even mentally.
Yeah, I reckon you should start teaching, Jen.
Honestly, have we talked about this?
Maybe.
That I looked into teaching Pilates.
You should do it. You would destroy.
But do you know what's crazy, Ray? I was looking into it. First of all, thank you. Thank you for saying I'd destroy in a Pilates class. I mean, like, very specific.
If you want to trial new material, like, and stuff like that.
That's true. I looked into becoming a Pilates teacher. Do you know there's no like kind of standardized education for Pilates teachers in Australia? Like, there's no kind of formal certificate you need to get. There's just a bunch of different colleges that offer teacher trainings, but there's no standardized levels between them all, and only some of them are recognized internationally. So it's literally like, because I've been doing a bit of Pilates, but I hit a bit of a wall because the studio I've been going to, some of the teachers are so good and some of them are like insane doof rats who I'm like, how the fuck did you get this job? Like, it's crazy. And it's, you know, we're doing the reformer or whatever, so we're on the machine. And like, if you don't know what you're doing, you could get easily fucked up by that or fall, or, you know, or even just you want to build confidence. So you want to know what you're doing. And some of the classes I'm just like, this doesn't feel good. Like, it feels like I have pretty good body awareness. I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is not, I shouldn't be feeling this in my lower back.
Yeah.
Just shit like that. And so, yeah, I was like looking into it. And it's like, there's no standardized training you need to do.
Interesting.
Like with teacher training, you need to know X, Y. You have to have proficiencies in like X, Y, Z.
Even like PT don't you have to go to TAFE and get the proper certificates for personal training?
Yeah. There's none. Oh. There's none. And there's no like standardized price points or anything like that. And yeah, so that kind of made me not want to do it because I was like,
you don't know what you're
I could just show up. I could just create my own Pilates college.
Well, you should.
And then just show up. And
here's that. Here's a marketing idea or the business. Yeah. Let's take this to Shark Tank.
Yeah. Funny Lady School of Pilates. And we can repurpose some of that merch.
I have to say, the one I'm at, I've been to a lot. The first one I went to for ages was near us, and they were very, 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 it was very on the verge of new agey chat. There was a lot of new agey kind of stuff in there. I went to them for a long time. I don't know why. They were friendly but small. And then they shut down. And I ran into a girl who went there and at the markets, and I said, whatever happened to ... And she goes, oh, they weren't vaccinated. So they were teaching unvaccinated during that whole thing and not telling anyone. So I'd been going, and I was looking after my grand down Melbourne during lockdown, and this was on the fringes of the lockdowns, and I'd been going and, you know, taking care of a 96-year-old, and these guys were just teaching Pilates unvaccinated without letting anyone know. I think that's really ethically fucked.
That's the other fucking thing. Yeah, that's the other fucking thing about fitness spaces, I reckon. It's a real not a long walk between like people who are into like health and then people who are into wellness. I think we've talked about it before, like the Bondi scene in particular is really bad for that kind of like alt-right faux spirituality, therefore I don't have to get vaccinated, like I can drink collagen type of shit that's like, it's not scientifically backed at all and like can be, like you said, like outright dangerous.
The one I went after that was really good, but it's just too far away, and that was called Good Times Pilates in Fitzroy North, and I went there because Mel Leong.
Shout out, give her the sponsor.
Yeah, they're great. And a lot of the teachers are also working. I think they work in cabaret as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so they were really great. But Mel Leong from MasterChef told me about it, and I think she's Trey Chic. Trey Chic.
Oh God, she's so
chic.
She's chic.
She's so chic.
Is that her Instagram is always in black and white?
Oh,
and she always has like white border frames on her photos, and I'm like, anyone who could commit to an aesthetic like that, I'm like, you're so fucking chic. I've never met her, but she seems cool.
I worked with her just for a day, and she was lovely and she was interested in comedy. Because her background is like a writer background, and then she went into food. So she's like across, like really interested in the arts within breadth, and she's just kind of found this niche within food writing, like, and stuff like that. Like, she's very good at it, obviously, and that's what led to the TV work. But it was really interesting talking to her because she is genuinely into the art scene and the comedy scene, and wanting to, at that stage, saying to me, I would love to branch out a little bit and work in things, you know, externally from food. And you can see by her like social media account, she's always doing interesting. She's always got she's always at a jewelry opening. Yeah, I want to go to those things.
Yeah,
I want to go. I want to be invited to the opening of a jewelry store or something.
Yeah,
a small gallery.
I want to be invited to a fashion show. Is that lame to say out loud?
No, I want to be invited to a fashion show. I've bought a ticket to a fashion show, and that was a disaster.
Did you?
Yeah.
Why? Why was it a disaster?
Well, I thought it was something cool. Me and my friend Talia went. It was at the Virgin Australia Fashion Festival, which was different to Fashion Week.
VA Fashion Festival.
I think, it wasn't Fashion Week. And you went and it was like at the exhibition centre and there was like so many people there. And the runway we saw was like, I think, Boutique and Q, just shit you see in the stores, like not an actual fashion show.
Right.
And I dressed up for it and it was just like full of just fuckheads because anyone could buy a ticket. But I would love to go. Like, that's the thing I do when I'm bored is I watch fashion weeks and stuff.
I would love to just be chic and like be photographed looking at models.
That's the next level. I feel like that
would be the chicest thing. But you know, like at Fashion Week in Sydney, people just go down there. They don't even go to the shows. They just kind of stand out the front in their outfits.
At Carriage Works?
Yeah. So like obviously people go to the shows and whatever, or you're invited to shows. Heaps of people just go, like influencers and whatever, just go and stand out the front of Carriage Works in various outfits across the week to get photographed by blogs and.
Do they do that thing where they walk fast so it looks like they're trying to get to a show?
Yeah. We could do that. Or you do the step forward and back. So you step on your forward foot, then you step back, then you step, and then it looks like. Apparently, I mean, it's a tip for modeling. Apparently,
wow,
you move. It's a bit of movement in your photos. I'm doing it right now.
Yeah,
so if that sounds weird on the mic.
I think if I didn't go into comedy or anything, I would have really loved to produce fashion shows.
Yeah,
I find that really interesting. There's this really good documentary called 7 Days Out on Netflix, and there was only one season. Oh, yes. Did you see that?
And it's like different. So it's like 7 days out from like the tennis, like Wimbledon, and 7 days out from And I haven't watched the fashion one though.
Well, yeah, the Chanel one is incredible because it's done at the Palais, and it was the garden one. So watching like the flowers come in and just the insane kind of schedule and how like they only finish the clothes like 6 days before, if that.
Yeah.
The fittings and I just think I love watching fashion shows. Recently, I think Acne, the brand Acne, correct me if I'm wrong, did this incredible one where they had goo falling from the ceiling, clear goo. So the models walked around this clear, and it was just a chic, really simple runway with just clear goo.
Oh, yes. It's kind of like a screen of goo or something. Yeah.
Stuff like that. I would love to think of stuff like that.
There's another really good Netflix documentary about designs in general. And one of the episodes is on this set designer, and she designs for like Adele and a bunch of different like theaters, shows and whatever. And like that part of it really interests me. I'm not like a visual person at all, really. Like I really admire people who can think of something and then actually make it into a physical form. Like, because that's just a skill I don't have. I think I'm okay at like
you're not crafty gal.
Writing. No, like there's some people who can look at something and go like, I understand how that works, or I can figure out how that works, and I'm just not one of those people.
I'm exactly the same. Yeah.
But this documentary is really interesting because there's like heaps of crossover between like set design, obviously, of like film and TV and live, and then fashion as well, and it being its own kind of thing, and like
it's its own theater fashion.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
Yeah. Anyway,
what was I going to say?
I would even do. Look, I don't know if any of the women on Sydney or Melbourne are designers. Oh, none of them are designers, but Chrissy's daughter is a model.
A model, yeah.
I'd go to one of those shows. I mean, Mariam Sadiq is a big deal. So, like,
I reckon you could. I don't think this is I think it's a far off dream for someone like me because they want people there with a profile.
But you're chic.
Yeah, but I'm nothing. Why would they invite me?
Because you're a powerful woman in the industry. Because you
just sitting here,
this town.
my 8-year-old Lululemon. No, but you have a profile. They want people that they can know you will share to social medias and all of that stuff. They don't want me. They don't want little old me.
I've like done one thing with oh no, that's not true. I've done things with fashion designers. You know what it is? Sometimes you ask a brand if they can lend you clothes, and then sometimes they'll just be like, nope. You're just like, yeah, fair enough. I'm just a little grublet.
I would be that's brave.
That's how it works though. So like heaps of influencers, like, or if you see people on a red carpet or whatever, they're borrowing clothes. It's literally not that different from like going to David Jones, buying a dress, and then returning it the next day. Like that's how it works. These people don't own these clothes or whatever. And so sometimes you have to like approach a brand or a PR agency and be like, hey, I'm doing this. Like, do you reckon you could dress me? And they'll be like, maybe. I feel like I'm just walking around it. No one's going to tell anyone on this podcast. If you're listening, don't tell anyone I said this, but whatever.
Hashtag Daily Mail.
Hashtag Daily Mail. So one time I approached this PR agency who like a lot of my friends have worked with, and all my friends were like, yeah, the girls love you there, like definitely. And I approached and I was like, hey, I'm doing this thing. Do you reckon you could lend me a dress for it? And then they were like, oh, we can't lend you a dress for it, but another brand we work with could like provide you with some clothes. And it was like
Billabong?
Like not that far off. And
Roxy?
So it was like a black tie event, and then they were like, here, you could wear these shorts and a t-shirt. But I also think it's because I'm not a sample size person, so that's the other thing.
No.
You don't see people who are above sample size often wearing designer stuff because it's not what designers carry for their PR and whatever.
If you could be like the face of one label, what would it be? Big or small?
Oh, I don't know. You know what I miss? Early 2000s Tom Ford Gucci. Like, remember how fucking horny and weird it was? Like the Gucci logo that was shaved into someone's pubes.
Yeah.
Poking out the top of like the jeans.
Yeah, and that kind of like ruched mini dresses made of velvet as well from them.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So Tom Ford.
Yeah, like horny Tom Ford era Gucci, I reckon. Like horny, where everything just smell like it just feels like it was real sexy and sweaty and weird. I'd love to, but I don't think that's me as a person, so I don't think it would actually happen. But in my ultimate fantasy, that's what I am.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
Looking like I'm freshly fucked in a Gucci campaign.
Yeah, no, I can see that happening. I think you just got to buy it.
Yeah, probably.
Get on
what
first
about
dibs. I would say Dior. Because I love their silhouettes.
Yeah.
I think that it's nice.
I think you're a very elegant, naturally elegant person, so that makes sense.
Oh, that's sweet. Copping a lot of... What do you want?
The way you said that with just dead eye.
You keep complimenting me. What do you want? What is
what?
there? Is there news you're dropping?
Whatever.
Oh, you're buttering me up.
No, not at all. I just missed you. We haven't done 2 episodes a week in a couple of weeks, so it's like we've only seen each other once a week, and so I just missed you. What do you want?
What do you want from me? Oh, God.
Should we talk housewives? I know I'm so thirsty for you.
Yeah. Well, we just hit just for context, we're recording this on a Monday night, so we've just been slapped across the face with the first of the reunion episodes of New York. Now, should we go into that first?
Yeah, I reckon. Let's go into that because
it's top of mind.
Yeah, it's the freshest. What are your first feelings, opinions, impressions?
I think everything we've been saying in the context where they're self-editing and too self-aware has been proven within that 1 hour.
Yep.
It was so obvious to me, especially Psy, where they were like all 6 of them were on a redemption train.
Yep.
Trying to fix whatever they've done or what their public profile is. They haven't lent into who they are like all the other franchises.
Yeah, I reckon especially Psy is on and you know, this reunion was filmed nearly a month ago now, so she hasn't even really seen like how it ends for her, and I feel like public opinion has gotten even worse since the reunion aired. But I feel like Psy in particular has been like very fucking humbled, and I think it's interesting because I didn't expect it to be so apparent so quickly, like how And the Aaron thing, Aaron and Sai now having a weird dynamic, and Sai pulling out the phone with the podcast on to show Aaron, and I just feel like Aaron's kind of really backtracking stuff. Like
they both are. It's boring.
Yeah,
it's like Own It. She's the one screening Own It. Be authentic to everyone.
Even like I'm really enjoying Uber just lobbing stuff from left field.
Yeah, why?
Just in there, the opening sentence and sentiments being like, I think you guys should be honest about how you didn't want Jenna in this.
Oh, there was 3
show.
Jenna blows, wasn't there? What was the first one where he was just like, welcome to the show, and she's like, Jenna's not authentic.
Yeah, she was like, Jenna, what did she say? Aaron goes, okay, well, I'll own that. And then Uber says something like, yeah, you should own it. And like, you should own, like Jenna should, I don't know, be more truthful or something.
No, it was really... She was describing what Eric from, what's that? What's the, we always forget the property one they've got.
Oh, yes.
Is it $1 million listing?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yes. Aaron says he's exactly what you see on TV. And it's exactly who he is in real life.
And then
then Uber goes, so completely different to Jenna then.
Yeah. I mean,
and it was just a bit like, whoop. And also, I guess, given the background of Uber not coming to the show before and doing a glam at home and sending all these, like, I mean, I love her calling Aaron Karen now. That's very funny to me.
One thing I did notice, Aaron's husband, he's got real weird eyebrows. They're really patchy.
Hadn't noticed, but I'm going to go look it up right now.
Yeah, they're like, it's like they've been kind of drawn on with a very micro pencil, but very wide.
Do you reckon he's plucked?
It's definitely been it's definitely manicured. Like, it's definitely been landscaped. Yeah, that's it. But I couldn't stop looking at them. I actually went back to have another look. It's all a bit off.
You know, it's weird because you Google. The Google is, who is Aaron Dainalishi's husband Abraham? But then the Bravo official site just has no pictures of them. Anyway. Oh, okay, yes. Oh, I mean, the photo I'm looking at, he looks like he has very thick, I would say almost like, you know how the trend at the moment is really like high brushed out brows?
Yeah.
Like
maybe he's done that. He's laminated them.
He's laminated his brows is what's happened here.
I just don't think they're ready. I think these women went on thinking that thinking they were going to do something radical and sell their business and become beloved by the public. And then they went on and got relaxed in front of the cameras, acted themselves, thought this is how you make TV. Everyone hated it. And now they're sitting there on the couch going, I know, oh shit, the real me came out.
Yeah.
And then
I mean, I feel like that's actually a perfect setup for season 2, to be honest. I feel like I think now that they've been humbled, now that they realize how they come across, they'll actually go into season 2 way better.
Yeah, but what more have they got to give if they're pulling back?
Well, because now Jessel is going in with like confidence and with kind of knowing that she's a fan favorite. So if anything, the stakes are higher for her. Like if she fucks up, she really fucks up. And then, you know, Uber's got something going on, right? Like there's a lot of rage, it seems.
Yeah, it feels like I thought Jessel handled herself really well.
Yes, I think so too.
I thought she spoke really well. She definitely was ready. It's interesting. She's really good at confrontation.
Yeah, she gentle parents everyone.
Yeah, and the other two aren't. Not Jenna, Aaron and Sai. They're not good at confrontation. Or they just scream and bitch behind her back. And
like that's why I am loving this reunion, because Aaron is getting caught up. Like, you know, she keeps saying that wasn't my intention when I said that. It's like it's the kind of last defense you can have for saying something horrible. Like,
oh, totally.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that. Oh, I kind of misconstrued that, or you know. And it's just like, oh yeah, like because what's happened is you got fucking caught.
Yeah.
And so that's all you have. And like with Sai, like and the Bryn thing, I really loved when Bryn was like, you know, Sai just didn't talk to me for 6 months, and then all of a sudden now she's apologizing on camera.
Yeah.
And it's like, she could have called me, she could have texted me, and also she was in all these interviews perpetuating this lie that I had done something to her when I hadn't done anything to her, and now that people are watching, and I'm like, yeah, like I feel like it's humbled them enough that maybe they'll actually go into a second season better. And I do feel like it'll get a second season.
Oh yeah. I really like how Bryn was coming across on the reunion, because I felt like she was herself.
Yes.
I feel like we watched many hours of sexual innuendos as that was her character. But she said, you know what I do for a living. You know,
I signed your fucking contract on this
contract. Like,
that's so funny.
You know this, and she was really eloquent, and that's the Bryn I want to see more.
Yeah,
I'm sick of seeing kind of like how they're portraying her as kind of like the bubbly single one. I want to see the smart business one. I love drinking
cum. Yeah. That's basically it.
In bookstores.
Yeah.
That's what was coming across for Bryn for me.
Yeah.
And I did
just
enjoy
feel like
that.
they needed to get over their own bullshit. I wonder if Jenna will come back. I don't think she will.
No, she's engaged. She's front row at Victoria Beckham. She's fine.
Hanging with Usher.
It pumped her profile. She's come out of it looking good somehow.
Yeah. Unless something dramatically changes in the second half of the reunion, but I don't think it will.
It was wild, because the wild for Uber to say that Jenna couldn't win, because
anything she said at that point would be
because they kept saying be more vulnerable, be more open. She's talked about her illness, she's talked about her relationship, she's talked about her dental work, she's talked about her business. She's been so open compared to someone like Sai, and vulnerable, and then someone saying, oh, you're a poor me on the show.
Yeah.
What do you want? Like, which one do you want, you know?
And then turning around and being like, you had your damn teeth out on the show. You didn't have fucking eyebrows on, like lashes, all this shit. It's like, really, what could you do? And I feel like, again, I'm really enjoying this reunion because it's the women being confronted between the yawning difference between who they believe they are and who they actually are.
Yeah, it's definitely brought it all home. I thought it was interesting. I mean, like, it's not a good thing, but when Erin was saying that stuff about her mum at the top, it was kind of, I still didn't, I really didn't.
Strategic, do you feel?
Yeah, it felt kind of vague as well. And it felt like she was kind of saying, can you go easy on me a little bit?
Yeah.
It's not my fault.
I've had a horrible summer.
Yeah, it's not my fault. But then going to Uber, finally talking about, you know, her own family situation, which we really didn't see at all.
No.
Which we found the documentary that on her, how she was a refugee to Toronto.
From
and
Somalia.
Yeah, from Somalia, war-torn and all of that stuff. I wonder why Bravo's only chosen to touch on that now. I wonder if that was her request. I don't want to talk about it, or
yeah,
I don't know.
I wonder. I mean, that's my gut, is that she probably doesn't want to talk about it. Because damn, like, give these women an inch and they'll just fucking run you down. Like,
it was even starting during this reunion. And you know, I know Sai's had trouble with her mum. Like, it's a sad story and stuff, but it feels like next episode we're going back into that story. Come on.
Absolutely.
Do we have to?
I really felt the moment with Jessel where she's like, yeah, I was postpartum. That's why I wasn't having sex with my husband. Like, you all have children. You should understand that. Like, after I know you hate talking about IVF or whatever, but she was like, you know, after the fucking trauma of IVF and then finally having 2 children, and then being postpartum, like, maybe I didn't feel like having sex. And the way you guys insinuated that my husband was cheating on me was fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, side note, did you see Parvit's video he made about his trip to Vietnam?
Yes, so good.
Far
I love him.
I think he's won. Like, there's literally no better outcome for a house husband than that.
To be like,
to just win people over for being like a little goofy dude.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen this, basically he during the entire 48-hour trip, And it's,
does like a video blog.
yeah, and he's first class, sitting there eating caviar, but blogging like all the food on board. Then he gets off and he goes to all these restaurants, but they're like his favorite restaurants he's been before, and he talks about what he likes there and what he doesn't like there and where he ate.
Yeah.
And it looked like in 48 hours.
Great line. He goes, love me, hate me, just don't bond me.
Yeah, no, that couple definitely won.
Yeah.
I wonder if they do go in for a second season, what are their personalities going to be? Because if they're sitting there trying to, again, on the redemption tour, are they going to be more curated and edited on it? Because that's not what we want to watch.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I wonder if they get new like story producers in or whatever, or what are they called? Talent producers?
Story producers, yeah.
Yeah, because like clearly, you know, these producers are trying to push them to like create anything for this show, and then they've all just made horrific choices in the show. I don't know. I feel like also I do really enjoy, I don't know if I enjoy it. I like the growth, seeing the growth of a person as they become to realize they're famous. I also just don't believe any of these women are famous currently still. Like, I don't think they're famous to us, but I don't really think.
Jessel,
like, I have the same amount
with
of
the Rolling Stone spread. Like, that's.
Yeah.
She's getting somewhere. She'll be put on an Ultimate Girls trip soon.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I wonder if, like, we're kind of just petering out of Bravo being relevant again. Like, I feel like Vanderpump made it relevant, and then now I'm like, you know, like with the viewing numbers for this season, I think we talked about it a while back, but in America, they're quite, for American television, they're quite low.
Well, Beverly Hills starts this week, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm so excited.
Me too. I saw a blind eye, and this is throwing news. I saw a blind item that's been going around saying that PK and Dorit are separated.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And that it's going to come out in the very end. Yeah.
Yeah. Far out. Because I was wondering if it was just going to be all about Kyle and Mauricio. What if Mauricio and Dorit finally get together? Because you know how that's always been rumored?
That would be the best thing to ever happen to reality TV.
That would blow up the fucking franchise.
Never say never with these things. Like,
straight up.
If you told me that Vanderpump Rules saga had happened, that Ariana's boyfriend would have slept with Rachel, like, before it happened, I was blown away by that news. I was blown away by the Kyle and Mauricio news. I was blown away by all the big headlines, the Shah saga and Salt Lake City. I was blown away by the Erica Jane bombshell. That was a big one.
That was fucking wild. Yeah.
It's coming thick and fast.
I'm looking forward to seeing how, Eric is confronted by the victims. I'm looking forward to seeing how they play this whole Kyle and Morgan Wade thing, because you see in the trailer for this season Morgan popping up and that they're getting each other's initials tattooed, which is the most sapphic shit you could possibly, like, literally I have a friend who is a lesbian and she literally just got her partner's initial tattooed on her after maybe 2 months, so it seems pretty gay to me.
Lesbians really settle down, don't they?
They figure it out and they decide. And honestly, I like that.
Yeah, and it usually works as well once they've figured it out. I don't know. I'm talking about a whole group of society that I don't know anything about.
We're getting off topic anyway. But yeah,
this is
Beverly.
Throwing lesbians.
Throwing lesbians. Oh my gosh. Actually, can I bring you some throwing news? So I can't remember if we mentioned it on... No. So right after we recorded the last episode, I went to South by Southwest Sydney all through last week. Bit of work, bit of play, whatever. And I saw that the Real Housewives of Sydney were doing a free panel as well. It was like open to the public, because most of South by Southwest Sydney you have to have like a badge or a pass or whatever. But the Real Housewives of Sydney were doing a panel at the outdoor stage at South by Southwest Sydney. I didn't go because it was raining and windy. Apparently only 7 people went.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, if you were one of those 7 people, please get in contact.
We'd love to hear from one of those 7. Surely they're out there.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear any goss about, because we're doing it on Monday, we've missed the Sydney episode, but we will catch up with it. If anyone knows anything about the Sydney people, let us know.
Yeah, I want to know.
I want to know. I want to know a bit more because I'm loving it. I really am. I'm really enjoying it so far. But, I would love to know more about the inside gossip. Surely there's some stuff in there.
Surely something's going on. So the last episode of Salt Lake City, let's chat about that. The olive branch with thorns. It was Angie's Greek Easter celebration that she sent the bunny rabbit around to everyone.
Don't they call it Greaster? That's what Alexi told me. Is that racist?
I don't know. Well, if noted Greek Australian Alexi Toliopoulos told you that, then it's not racist.
Okay.
Or he's baiting us into some kind of racism. And that's classic Alexi. That's a classic Alexi fit. I loved the whole bunny sequence. The bunny being in Heather's back seat. Popping out at her.
Yeah.
Tremendous.
Amazing.
Showing up at Whitney's house with interacting with her children. Thought that was weird and creepy.
I thought that whole montage just shows that they have a great sense of humor in the production team at Salt Lake.
The editing on Salt Lake is so good.
Yeah.
Because it's so funny.
Yeah.
Like, it's really found its own, like, thing amongst everything. It doesn't take itself seriously at all.
No, it's quirky.
Love it.
Yeah. It's camp and it's silly, and the bunny thing knocking on the Mary's window. Remember?
Yes. Oh, no.
Just playing. I love how Bravo's playing into the fact that she doesn't want to be there, but she does want to be there at the same time. They're owning that in every capacity. Yeah. Having her on with her saying that she's only doing it to help out the franchise. What a soundbite.
So funny. And just the way she refuses to sit with the women at all group occasions is so funny. I really was split on the interaction between Angie and Monica, and then Monica and her mom at the Greek. It seemed really I don't want to say dark, but kind of got there a bit. You know what I mean?
It was weird. I think it's because they're new characters as well. It's hard to read a bit more. I felt it was strange for Angie to bring up something like that at the family Easter thing to start with. But obviously it was her moment and all of that.
Trying to reach out or whatever.
Yeah. The mother doesn't sit. There's something a bit off about Monica's mum.
Yeah. The relationship doesn't seem very healthy.
No. I can see two sides. I can see her mum going, you shouldn't be yelling.
Stop yelling.
Yeah. But it wasn't her who brought it up, right?
No.
Stop yelling.
And also,
fair.
You would stop yelling fair, but also you would back your daughter, surely. And then I think
also
Monica
I feel like
talked about it.
Her mum's trying to be a housewife at the same time.
Yeah.
There's some real I'm a fan vibes. I'm trying to get in on it a little bit, not let my daughter have as much as a voice. I'm loving the cameras. There was a bit of that.
Yeah, it is weird, eh? Like, it kind of reminds me of – who does it remind me of? In a way, that couple from that episode of DC, the husband of the 2 gate crashes for the party.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of gives me that, where very happy to go along until it doesn't go in their favor.
Yeah. Yeah. It feels like there's something between Monica and her mum. There is something a bit darker that's going on. That's
giving
happened.
shades of Whitney and her dad, honestly.
Yeah. That was a crook
real
storyline.
dark.
Yeah, it was crook. That one was extra crook because she really like introduced him and he became like a character on the show for quite some time before all of that happened. And then she kind of put that twist into it last season.
And then healing from whatever happened really became her central storyline. I do feel like this season she's getting a lot better. She seems less of a producer plant this season and seems to be better with like talking directly to people or not seeing her be like, because usually I feel like first few seasons Whitney would just get really fucking wasted and then go talk to someone.
Yeah.
And then fuck it up because she was too wasted to express herself properly or remember what happened.
She's kind of branded as the good time gal, like a bit like giggly and fun, a little British slightly.
Yeah.
And I feel this season she's really come on and is not afraid to ruffle feathers and say what she thinks.
Yes, like holds her line a bit more.
Yeah. And she used to kind of be Heather's sidekick for a while.
Yeah, she really was. It's probably for the best that she's kind of separated herself from Heather a bit. Yeah, I don't really remember much else about that episode. To be honest, I was saying this to Nathan, like, I kind of felt like it was a bit of a flop episode, but then he said, well, flop episode of Salt Lake is still better than any episode of New York.
And what a man.
I mean, I know.
One there. What a sentence to come out of a partner.
I love it.
It's still pretty good.
I love that. I love that. That's where our relationship's at. That he has really strongly held opinions about housewives and fucking. I need to get him into the new season of Vanderpump. Probably need to get him to start watching that.
Yeah. Well,
before that comes out.
Get him on Beverly Hills as well.
Yeah, I don't think he's watched any. He kind of knows Beverly Hills through because he's also a massive Drag Race fan, and Trix and Cartier have a brilliant podcast, and they talk about Vanderpump because Trixie's really good friends with Lisa Vanderpump, but also they have a running bit where they talk about Erica Jane because one of her sounds in her song, she goes, eh! And so now Nathan just walks around every now and then and just goes, eh! So it's the loop's getting closed, you know?
I've never gotten into Drag Race.
Really? Nath got into it because there was no sport during lockdown.
Oh yeah, and it is similar.
He's like, it's men competing at an elite level.
Yeah,
you know. So, I love Drag Race. I got into it a few years ago through our wonderful friend Reese and Nicholson because we were both massive fans of. It was kind of just like first kind of mainstream queer culture. I feel like
totally
that made its way over here. And then it just became easier to like watch when Stan started doing the episodes and whatever because you used to have to just download it and find it on random corners of the internet.
Yeah. I think I watched the first season, but then I feel like that a lot of people feel like with Housewives, I got overwhelmed with the amount of content there is to catch up or be part of. I watched the season where the winner was quite a goth queen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Needles or something.
Sharon Needles.
I watched that season and it was great.
Oh, yeah.
And really
season
funny.
10's a good season.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also just really interesting because it's been on for so long. It's on before social media became a thing. So, like, first season versus, like, I think we're at season 14 maybe or 15 of American Drag Race. It's like they used to really make fun of social media queens and as if they weren't real drag performers or whatever because they've only been famous on social media. And now it's like they have social media challenges where you've got to like make a TikTok dance or whatever the fuck. Like it's interesting.
Have you ever watched the show Glow Up?
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, it's a Netflix show about a makeup competition. And the first season they got makeup artists who'd been around the trap a little bit more. And I think they regrouped and they realized the audience is better with the makeup artists. They're all kind of TikTok, Instagram artists trying to break into mainstream makeup. It's a good show. I love it. Me and Danielle Walker are obsessed.
Yeah.
I get told I'm going to turn into Val from it. quite often. That's me in like 40 years' time.
Is that one of the judges?
That's the one that goes, ding dong, darling.
Yeah,
Ding
yeah,
dong.
yeah, yeah. I love that for you, honestly.
I know, I'm enjoying it. I took it.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your doppelganger? Who do you look like? What do people tell you?
I used to get told I looked like Aubrey Plaza a lot when I was a bit thinner.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
I like to the point where people thought it was her.
Mm.
Like I remember once I went to George Street Cinemas and someone was like, "Oh, you're Aubrey Plaza," and I was like, "Absolutely not.
I'll take
Thank
it.
you. Huge compliment for me. Brutal for her." And then one I absolutely don't see. Like I don't see it at all, but I get told all the time. There's a TV show called You, which I haven't watched, and one of the women in that apparently looks like me.
Ah.
I don't know.
What's her name?
I don't know.
Let's have a look.
Good-looking person, lady.
Let's
see.
You.
Netflix. I mean, brutal. Victoria Pedretti is what I get told I look like.
Victoria Pedretti.
Yeah. I wish I could just link you easily.
Let's have a look.
I guess because she's kind of like a round-faced girl with a big forehead.
Oh.
And a brown hair.
No, I see from nose down. I definitely see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When she's got brown hair.
Mm.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's weird. It's like half your face really looks like her. Oh,
yeah.
The top half kind of
she's
as
got
well.
kind of, she's kind of got almondy eyes too. Pedretti sounds ethnic, so similar probably.
Maori. That's a traditional Maori name, isn't it?
Yeah. Pedretti, yeah.
Told you what, I was watching some clips of the haka the other day.
Yeah. You ever cry?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
You a little tear?
I get emotional watching it.
I do too.
Yeah.
When I want to feel like a good cry, I Google hakas at weddings.
Oh.
It's beautiful. So beautiful.
But also, my friend Helen put up the haka and I watched it, but mainly for the boys. And the culture's good as well.
Look, I want to share something, and Maggie, you can cut this out if you don't want it out there. Maggie sends me a lot of rugby videos. And a lot of them are just men. They're really getting the deep stretches, squats, groin stretches.
Okay, I don't know how this happened. My whole algorithm turned into World Cup rugby teams stretching before a game, and they've made these videos with like some pretty like chill music underneath.
Yeah,
and it's just like 20 men slowly grinding the grass with lots of muscles.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me for being the straightest woman in the world and appreciating the fine male figure. I love to support athletes as well. You know me.
Yeah.
I'm a big sports fan.
You're a big sports fan. Yeah. Do you know what I reckon it is? The algorithm is so specific, right? I think it's because I'm into heaps of Māori shit on TikTok, and we interact heaps on TikTok. Like we always send each other heaps of stuff. I reckon my Māori shit has bled into your algorithm and then it's picked up on rugby stuff. And then, like, because you respond positively to rugby stuff, you send it back to me. Then it's like just thought that we're both rugby fans. And we're like, in a way.
Now,
in a way, we're fans of it. Yeah.
I've got to be in a way. Before I dipped into the improv comedy pool, I was 100% a rugby gal. I loved the rugby boys.
Really?
Yeah.
Like Wallabies rugby. What do they call
Union.
it?
Yeah.
Union. Yeah.
Not league. Please. No, that was my go-to for about 15 years.
What do you mean go-to?
Growing up in Queensland, it's the footy players. You go.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Just,
I would have thought. I didn't realize Union was big in Queensland. I thought it was more of a league state.
It's both. So, league is kind of, how do I put it in this way? Like the hard-working class man's game.
Yeah.
Where Union is traditionally seen as the gentleman's game.
I see.
So kind of Union is played within all the private schools and stuff.
Yep.
But they're just as big. They're huge. Like the state of origin, is the whole state stops for that. It's like the grand final up there.
Yeah.
Everything
Is that
stops.
a mix of league and union players in the state of origin?
No, that's league. That's league, and it's always Queensland versus New South Wales.
Yes.
And they play 3 games. Listen to us. We're on a Housewives podcast now explaining how rugby league works. They play 3 games, and you know, I have to admit, I like a clean cut, hardworking, has a couple of degrees rugby boy.
Look, I am inclined to agree. I love rugby. My boyfriend's a league man. He's not a league man, but he's ex-Wagga footy guy. So he's got that little. He's not listening right now, so I'll say it. He's got a little dump truck ass, thighs you could set your watch to.
I'm lucky because then I went from rugby boys to comedy, and I found my boy, and he has an incredible ass. And I'll say it now. I'll say it again. So I
didn't. Loud, sort of proud.
I did not lose anything. In fact, I gained a lot, like intellect, brains, commitment,
personality,
respect towards women.
Yeah.
All that shit. So much better. And I got the little bubble butt at the same time.
I love it, honestly. Remember like the fucking 2000s when just men having no asses was in?
Oh, yeah.
I'm so glad men have asses now. And you know what? I've been talking to my friend. He works for like this brand, whatever, and they're releasing men's footy shorts for the summer, and they are short.
Right.
And that's what I like.
Let's bring it back.
And he was like, oh, who do we know that has like really nice thighs? Like thick thighs, like that could wear like these shorts for the shoot. And I gave some suggestions because I'm keeping tabs.
We used to call them pluggers, little tiny Canterbury shorts. We used to wear them in high school. You used to get the Canterbury, the brand.
You know what I thought as well? It's like they always look good on girls too. Like I feel like they're quite flattering because they're on men. They look like good, sexy, slutty, I would say. And on girls, I thought the way they would cut is almost like an A-line. It would fall like almost like an A-line on girls. And I always thought it looked so flattering. On any body shape.
Yeah. I'm scared to wear shorts.
Fashion.
Because I don't know what's happening in the back. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, like cellulite or what?
Yeah, I don't know. I know what the front looks like in shorts. I'm not aware of the movement of the back.
I say the back, not my problem. You know what I mean? I used to be afraid to wear shorts, and then during lockdown I started wearing them because A, there was no one on the street, so I was like, whatever, I'll just wear them. But B, I was like, fuck it. It's hot. I don't want to have to fucking wear long leggings all the time. And I just became, I'm literally wearing like Adam Sandler basketball shorts right now, and that's become the style, you know? I can't see.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I see that. So she's probably a knee up on the chair, and she gave me a full flash of Adam Sandler style.
They're really, and honestly, I you know, the Adam Sandler style is not for everyone, but I really enjoy it. And
hey, it's fine. I like it. Do you know what?
But I'm just saying, you know, life's too short to worry about what other people are thinking about. I've never looked at someone and gone, gosh, I can see their cellulite or whatever.
Really, I have.
Yuck.
Yeah, I do.
Really?
Yeah,
oh, okay. All right. Well, maybe I should start worrying.
If there's veins involved, I'm like, oh, well.
Yeah.
Do you know what? But that's
Melbourne.
You know? That's Melbourne in the first 3 weeks of summer.
What do you mean?
Because we've all been covering up for 4 or 5 months.
Oh, yes.
And it's always the hottest day, the first hottest day. Everyone comes out, like I'm including myself and Ben. We're like out the other day trying to figure out how to do hot clothes. You know, you get a bit wrong. You still got a jumper on still, or you've got a jumper around your waist, or your leggings are too hot. Everyone's really pale and, you know, they're trying to get the sun, and then everyone's forgotten how to dress. That's a funny stage of Melbourne when they're trying to figure shit out for the start of summer.
Or Sydney, where there's like catastrophic flood, then catastrophic bushfire, Then winds that'll take the roof off your house.
Amazing. What a lineup.
And so every day you just dress like you're going to die tomorrow.
I just take a coat everywhere. That's the other thing about Melbourne is like, now we're talking about weather. We run out of stuff. Do you know what?
No, we haven't run out of stuff. We were talking about women's bodies. We were talking about men's bodies. We were talking. I think this is fine.
I was doing a contract at the start of this year that was great, and it was like
great.
It was so good.
So good.
I'm so happy. I was so happy there.
You must be so sad that it's over.
Oh, yeah, it didn't go back. And it was like one of those Melbourne 36-degree days back to back. You know, when it gets hot, it gets hotter than Sydney down here. And
yeah, because you don't have the humidity.
We don't have the
dry
humidity,
heat,
and we've fucked up the ozone layer as well.
Yeah, there's no clouds or whatever. Fuck.
But I did go out and I bought a pair of culottes.
Oof. Yes.
They're not quite culottes. They're more denim cutoffs. Got them from Basique. Basique.
After going to their fashion show, I assume.
Yeah, I was inspired.
You were influenced.
Oh,
yeah.
Yay, another T-shirt.
So you're telling me this is a white cotton T-shirt with slightly... It's got a kind of slightly slouchy... Wow. How much is it? $80? Yeah. I went to Basique sample sale once and it was still like $40 for a white T-shirt. And I was like, what is this?
Yeah,
like
it's wild.
Anyway, whatever.
But you know what? It's one of those things. If I had the money, I'd only dress in it. Because fuck the world. That's what I wear.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I get the money, sorry, I'm manifesting now. When I'm rich,
you got to affirm, honey.
I'm just going to dress in it.
Forces in the universe are already aligning to make it so. Is someone pulling on your cord? Is it a small dog?
Did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear that. I just saw your headphone cord like...
Very strange noise happened. I'm so sorry, listeners. Very strange sort of noise happened.
Did you... Was it a ghost? Be honest.
Oh, no. It's Ben's... I'm sitting on my husband's gamer chair. Oh. And I think every time I move, it makes a noise, like the compression thing on it. Oh, what a loser. Ooh. I got to get a better chair for this. Look, I reckon we've touched on everything.
Yeah. Look, we've gone from
didn't really have a lot of direction
to the weather.
On this.
And no, I liked it. I missed you.
She wants something.
You're a beautiful friend.
She needs something. She's going to tell me something after this. I don't need anything.
Just more in my life of you.
Oh, God. Oh, no. What have I done? We're not even getting paid for this. What's wrong with us? Speaking of which, if you're a sponsor out there and you like our content and you would like us to talk about your big or small, you could have an Etsy shop, right? Mm-hmm. You have like an Etsy shop that you want us to talk about. We've got like quite a good listenership. You can pay us $30 an episode and we'll give you 25 seconds on your Etsy shop.
Yeah.
How's that sound?
That sounds good.
And that's how Hollywood
Are we making promises we don't know how to keep?
This is how you do it, Jen.
Hollywood.
It's called networking.
And this is why you run the industry. This is why you should be front row at every show.
Isn't that fun? It's brought to you by Crystal's fucking
Basique.
Phone cases. Yeah. That's it.
Oh, I was about to start on a riff, but
what was it?
Probably out of time.
No.
Oh, just how it's funny how you don't want to be front row at any other show except a fashion show. Front row at a comedy show is death. Death. Front row at a fashion show, means something. Not really riff, just an observation that isn't funny yet. Anyway.
Front row on the plane.
See you next week.
Front row on the plane. That's the best.
Yeah,
you want to be front row on the plane.
Yeah. Front row on the bus. Yes.
Do you sit in the front?
Because you get off quickly.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't. Because they're usually for people who need more accessible seats.
Ugh. All right, let's wind this up. I reckon we're done. We'll be back. Okay, we're saying this. We'll be back next week.
Yeah.
On a Wednesday. Mm-hmm. I'm saying that, Jen, because when we did it last week, you kept saying.
It was so out of I said Monday. I said Monday
like 11 times.
And theoretically, I was right.
You were.
We are recording this on a Monday. So,
but do you know
yes.
how that took me?
Yes, when the episode comes out, it'll be Wednesday.
Yeah, it'll be Wednesday.
Yes.
But hit us up on any of our grams or whatever for a chat.
Yep. Throwing Drinks Pod.
Send us an email. We'll get an email one day.
One day.
One day. Be it good or bad.
Let us know if you went to that South by Southwest panel. I really want to know.
Oh, yeah.
I really want to know if you were one of the chosen 7.
Yeah.
I'm so sad I didn't go, but also there was no way I was leaving my house that night.
Wait, when we come back, we'll be doing a banger. We'll be doing Beverly Hills.
We'll be doing Bev Hills, Sydney, Salt Lake, and the last RHONY reunion.
Yes.
I'm excited.
All right. Put aside
to hang out with my
3.5
beautiful
hours.
friend that I love so much. My beautiful friend.
What do you want? Bye.
Bye.